Welcome. I'm with the Nasty Pastor. You're back with the Nasty Pastor. And look, I'm back with another reading from the book that Moses wrote. The book that Moses was inspired to write. Genesis, the first book of the Holy Bible. You got what I'm saying? The first book. You know, I say this to you, and I really want to reiterate that, I love me some Moses. You got what I'm saying? I really love me some Moses. I love the bloodline of Moses. You got what I'm saying? The ancestors before Moses and the descendants after Moses. You got what I'm saying? Love them. You got what I'm saying? It's a righteous bloodline that the world, that these authors, that these philosophers, that these scholars have made them to be. And whether it's a lie, whether it's not the truth, you got what I'm saying? I tell you this, Jesus is the blueprint to heaven. I'm not asking you to be Jesus, but I'm asking you to understand how Jesus walked in this world so that you can walk in this world and reach heaven. You understand me? Reach heaven. If you want to reach hell, please continue. Please continue. Anyways, anywho's, I am the Nasty Pastor. Please, if you're not on my YouTube channel at the Nasty Pastor, go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. If you're not on my Facebook profile, my Facebook page, The Fall of America, go on over there, hit that like button, hit that follow button. Let me know you're there. You got what I'm saying? Let me know you're there. And peep this out. You got what I'm saying? If you on Facebook, I know I said go to my Facebook profile page, The Fall of America. Look, go to Only Faith Ministries or go to OFM. What would that be? Subtraction sign Genesis. It's there. You got what I'm saying? Every Monday you're going to get something new until these 50 chapters are read. You feel me? 50 chapters. And right now, I believe we're on chapter 40. This will be the last 10 chapters of this reading. So let's get into this. We got a good 8 minutes left. Let's get this reading done. And if we go over, we go over. You got what I'm saying? I'm not going to rush the reading. I'm not going to rush my thoughts. I'm not going to rush the understanding, the comprehension, our process. You got what I'm saying? Let's get on into this. Chapter 40, the prisoner's dreams. It came to pass after these things that the butler and the baker of the king of Egypt offended their lord, the king of Egypt. And Pharaoh was angry with his two officers, the chief butler and the chief baker. So he put them in custody in the house of the captain of the guard in the prison, the place where Joseph was confined. And the captain of the guard charged Joseph with them, and he served them, so they were in custody for a while. Then the butler and the baker of the king of Egypt, who were confined in the prison, had a dream, both of them. Each man dreamed in one night, and each man dreamed with his own interpretation. And Joseph came into them in the morning and looked at them and saw that they were sad. So he asked Pharaoh's officers who were with him in the custody of his lord's house, saying, "Why do you look so sad today?" And they said to him, "We each have had a dream, and there is no interpreter of it." So Joseph said to them, "Do not interpretations belong to God? Tell them to me, please." Then the chief butler told his dream to Joseph and said to him, "Behold, in my dream a vine was before me, and in the vine were 3 branches. It was as though it budded, it blossomed, shot forth, and its clusters brought forth ripe grapes. Then Pharaoh's cup was in my hand, and I took the grapes and pressed them into Pharaoh's cup. and placed the cup in Pharaoh's hand. And Joseph said to him, this is the interpretation of it. The 3 branches are 3 days. Now within 3 days, Pharaoh will lift up your head and restore you to your place, and you will put Pharaoh's cup in his hand according to the former manner when you were his butler. But remember me when it is well with you, and please show kindness to me. Make mention of me to Pharaoh, and get me out of this house. For indeed I was stolen away from the land of the Hebrews, and also I have done nothing here that they should put me into the dungeon. When the chief baker saw that the interpretation was good, he said to Joseph, I also was in my dream, and there were 3 white baskets on my head. In the uppermost basket were all kinds of baked goods for Pharaoh, and the birds ate them out of the basket on my head. So Joseph answered and said, this is the interpretation of it. The 3 baskets are 3 days. Within 3 days, Pharaoh will lift off your head from you and hang you on a tree, and the birds will eat your flesh from you. Now it came to pass on the 3rd day, which was Pharaoh's birthday, that he made a feast for all his servants, and he lifted up the head of the chief butler and of the chief baker among his servants. Then he restored the chief butler to his butlership again, and he placed the cup in Pharaoh's hand, but he hanged the chief baker. Joseph had interpreted to them, yet the chief butler did not remember Joseph, but forgot him. That's the end of chapter 40. I want to say this to you, you know what I mean? My cousin, rest his soul, you know, Eric Smith. I'm not going to even use his Muslim name, you know what I mean? But his name was Eric Smith. You got what I'm saying? And he interpreted a dream for a friend of his. You got what I'm saying? And it was sad that, you know, I sat there, listened to Donnell tell my cousin about the dream, and in return, my cousin told him how the dream was going to go, and 2 days later, you know what I mean, Donnell was killed and Squirt was shot in the leg. And the most messed up part about it, the guy that shot them, I was coming into jail while he was going out to jail, and while we was in the bullpen, he said it, you know what I mean? He said, it feel like somebody gonna die tonight, they let me up out here. You got what I'm saying? So to go through all of that and to understand that my cousin had a gift that could help people, that could save people if you listen. You feel me? Because see, what he told my cousin was that my cousin was going to be the one killing them, shooting them. You got what I'm saying? My cousin in return told him, said, no, Donnell, it ain't going to be me. You got what I'm saying? So watch yourself. Something get ready to go down. You feel me? Anyway, I am the Nasty Pastor. And go to my YouTube channel at The Nasty Pastor. Go to my Facebook profile or page, Only Faith Ministries, or OFM, subtraction sign, Genesis. Look, I love you. I'm out. And please know this. Please understand this. Please pass it along to your babies. If you don't love yourself first, no one else is going to love you first. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? No one else is going to love you first. Stop waiting for people to love you when you could put love into yourself. Invest in yourself. You got what I'm saying? You get it? Invest in yourself. Love yourself. I'm out. You've been with The Nasty Pastor.